This is a worksheet tutorial. We're going to learn how to use Excel to create a worksheet, which again is a planning tool. My heading is filled in, company name, the name of the statement, and current date. Remember, this is a planning tool. You would not see this published to the public. Companies will use it to create financial statements. Begin with entering your numbers. So in your own template, go ahead, enter the values. Income summary, insurance expense, and supplies expense do not have any values. And actually, we're not going to fill in income summary. We're not going to use that account until later on. So once we have our numbers, we're going to use our sum function, and we're going to total. And then we're going to copy across, and they match. So we did the trial balance correctly. Now we're ready to start our adjustments. Remember that these two assets have decreased in value. They were used up to basically generate revenue, so we have to adjust them. They become expenses. Supplies, supplies expense, insurance, insurance expense. So we have to adjust them using columns 3 and 4. These are our adjustment columns. So supplies has a balance of $456. The ending balance, which I'm just going to write here on the side, so the ending balance for for supplies is $325. So that's what is left of supplies, $325. So that's what's going to go into here, $325. And then we're going to go ahead and adjust. We're going to credit because it went down in value. So equal 456 minus 325. And then match supplies to its corresponding expense down here. Make sure you're in the debit column. So you have your debit and credit. Same thing for insurance. Ending balance for insurance was $500. Adjust. Go into your credit column. 750 minus 500. Adjustment is $250. Match to insurance, $250. That's all there is. Simple math. Adding, subtracting, nothing complicated. Do your sum function again. Make sure they equal. Fill handle across. So now we're going to go ahead. I got to make sure I fix this sum. We're going to go ahead and complete income statement. Now remember, we learned this before. Income summary, think of that as your dividing line, your border. So I'm actually going to make it yellow. Everything below income summary goes into income statement. So these accounts go into income statement. These accounts go into the balance sheet. And actually, hold on, I just highlighted this wrong. Make sure we highlight correctly. So this has to be in yellow. So income statement, begin with sales and expenses. Balance sheet is your accounting equation, assets, liabilities, and owner's equity. So the balance sheet represents the accounting equation. And we're going to go ahead and enter that information here. And then we're going to begin with our income statement. So basically copy across. Make sure you put the numbers in the correct columns. So you're going to basically type equal, match your sales. Do not type the numbers. Use Excel. So do not type 4,320. Do equal, highlight, enter. Okay? Equal. Advertising, enter. Don't forget insurance expense, equal. Enter. So basically you are entering all your expenses. We want to see if this company earned income or loss. That's all there is. And then we're ready to do calculation. Use your sum. Add up your expenses. there's only one number here. I mean, you can use your sum and just add this up. So we can visually see that the sales is greater than expenses, so this company did indeed earn income. So we're going to show income in this box. We're going to do equal sales minus total expenses. We have an income of $1,530. So I'm going to put here income. Actually, we can call it net income. And that's one of the reasons we do a worksheet, is to see, was there income or loss? So that's one of the reasons we complete this. And go ahead and do your sum again. These two will now equal the same number. Remember, columns 1 and 2 must equal. Columns 3 and 4, again, have to equal. 5 and 6 have to be the same. 7 and 8 will have to be the same. So let's go ahead and finish the rest of this worksheet. Balance sheet portion. Cash. Petty cash. Accounts receivable. These are done. Credit column. Accounts payable. Drawing. Debit. So this is a good review of your debits and credits. Balance sheet is completed. Again, assets, liabilities, owner's equity accounts. Do your sum again. And then use your fill handle across. Now the difference between them should be $1,530. If we did this correctly, $1,530 is the difference between them, because that's the increase to capital. That's how much the owner of this company earned. So we're going to go in here into the credit column, because remember, a credit to capital increases. See the capital balance right here? We're going to be eventually adding that in to our company. So we're going to go ahead and equal, take the debit column minus the credit column, and look at that. There's that number, our income. And again, you can just make these equal. You can use sum or just add them together. And you are done. You can double underline this to show you are completed right here. So in accounting, we use double underline to show that we are completed. This in here could also be double underline. And that is it. That's how we create worksheets. Review the steps of adjustments on page 159. Save this in your folder and go on to On Your Own.